Dink. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you were watching The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we went through the first two dungeons, the Eastern Palace and the Desert Palace, restored power, or got the pendants of power and courage, I believe. Yes, those are the two. And we're going to make our way towards the third pendant in this episode. The pendant, I guess it's wisdom, I guess, the red one, even though the colors confused me in the last episode. We also upgraded some weapons here, as you can see. Well, the boomerang got an upgrade and the shield got an upgrade. So that's pretty nice. Very nice. So we can do more. We can do more. There it is. You can just do more with it. Oh, there we go. You can dash into that tree there and get some apples if you need some life. I think that actually changes later on after the Dark World switchover kind of thing that happens later on. Down this little hole right here, though, I forgot to, I could have done this at any moment, but decided to do it now. Let's go see what we got. It sounds like a fairy fountain. That's exactly what it is. And I don't really need the services of said fairy, so we'll just make our way out of here. You can make note of that if you want. Take out your pencil and write that shit down. And then, so I was, okay, now that I've got the glove, or the handy glove, or whatever the fuck they call it in this game, I can actually go over here now. Finally! I wanted to do this before, and I made tease of it later, but here we go. If you push this gravestone right here, there we go. And, oh, look at that. We're back in Hyrule Castle. These cracks, if you'll remember from episode 1, I can now actually get in there. We could have done this with bombs, or, well, you have to wait until you get the glove. Anyway, you have to get the glove, but you don't need to waste bombs. Just dash them. Dash these doors here. They both go to the same room, so that's why I'm doing it. Ooh, yes, nice. Thanks for the 20. So yeah, and inside is some little goodies. So don't let this, pass you up. This is another great area in, for the randomizers, for the randomized community. This is a great pickup area. Sometimes. 300 rupees. Very nice. Little bomb, little arrow, and a lot of money. I'm down with that. So, okay, totally negated all of the money that I needed to spend at the Zora guy for the flippers. So that's cool. That's done. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, and then getting out of here is just going back the same way we did way before. You just don't have to go through the sewers anymore. And, hello again, Zelda. How are you? And old man, how are you guys doing? If you defeat the wizard, the soldiers may regain sanity. Yes, thank you for repeating yourself. And, yeah, let's follow the marks that the elder told us some shit to do. Awesome, thank you. And, she would have refilled my hearts there if I had hearts to refill. But, since it didn't really matter, it doesn't really matter. So we'll continue on. Alright, so next destination is towards Death Mountain. We haven't gone that way yet. Haven't really explored any of that yet, just because we couldn't get access to it until you beat the first, well, the first two dungeons, really. The first one only serving to get, you know, the dash boots and all that. Like I said, this first part of the game is absolutely linear. You have to kind of go through these in the order that they're given. I know that Link Between Worlds, I believe, the 3DS game, did let you choose, I believe. You had to go to Eastern Palace first, but I think you could go to either of the other ones after. And they changed one of them, I think. I think one of them was a wind dungeon. And instead of a desert, it was a wind. So yeah, because they did a desert dungeon later. Which I will make a bit of a, well, what's the word I'm looking for? A tribute to later on in the series here. Once we get into the deep part of the game. You know what I mean, if you played the game before. So there we go. Alright, here's one of these little spider dudes. Just, you know, don't kill it, run into it and try to get it. It seems like this one right here, though, is a little glitchy, because normally you bounce off those things, but that one I seem to be able to always kind of just walk with and get money. So, an interesting tidbit, if you will. So, okay, let's delve into the caves of Death Mountain. I don't know who you are, but if you're going up the mountain, will you take me with you? I lost my lamp. Yes, let's go, nice old man. Stranger I've met in caves. Meeting strangers in caves. Watch your step, there are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you so going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Well, kind of. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so don't get too involved in such a mad quest. Well, not really. My main quest here is to get the pendants and stop the wizard Aghanim from taking any more of these fine maidens. Turn right here. I have a granddaughter who's your age. The king took her. Oh, see? Here we go. There's one of the maidens. That's her father I'm leading around, essentially. So, old man, for you Legend of Neil fans. It was made mention in one of my live streams recently. Yes, The Legend of Neil. If you haven't watched that. Ah, good. Internet classic. What a classic. And that's weird to say at this point in time. I mean, it is the year 2020. So, you know, at the time of this recording. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times, though, and I talk too much. So thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. And yes, he's going to give us a very important item here. The magic mirror. Yes, it's blue, clear, and beautiful. It's going to absorb you into another world. Yes, actually, kind of the opposite of that. It brings us back to this world, but we'll get into that later. We'll get more into that later. And if you go in this cave here, now this old man here, if you decide to talk to him, should restore your hearts as well as something like talking to Zelda does. So maybe I can actually show it off here. Yes, comfort my weariness. Thank you. Boom. Nice. And if you actually continue through this cave, you can avoid the falling rocks on the outside because those are the bane of my existence. I do not like the goddamn falling rocks in any of the Zelda games. For that matter. That's terrible. They're all terrible. Hell, Ocarina of Time, and that one part where you go through Death Mountain again with the Gorons and shit. Yeah, on the falling rocks. You gotta have a shield to do it. Yeah, okay. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but Christ almighty. I'll be doing that game at some point, I think. I'll be doing some Ocarina of Time. Just gotta figure out how to edit it and do all that shit. So right now, though, we're gonna go up this ladder, and over around here, we're gonna notice that this is actually Spectacle Rock. So these might be familiar from the first game, where we actually fought Ganon back in the first game. That you can watch here on Rooster Retro. I went through that one, and that didn't do anything. Usually, that's a trick you can do, kind of, but that was totally not the right place to do it at all. There is a bit of a fairy fountain down there, so if you need it, you can get it. There's that. And it's really no harm, no foul falling down here. I know there's some items over here around Death Mountain that I do want to pick up. I'm sure there's a piece of heart somewhere, and I don't know if there's any other items, like items that I'm going to get around. But yeah, over there on that cliff, I think is where I want to go. There's another little area that I can jump off. Oh, and this cave right here, that's why I'm not going in it, because it leads back to Kakariko Village, so that is essentially the exit of Death Mountain here if you want to get back to the regular Hyrule area. So there's that. Yeah, I guess I could jump off this cliff right here and go into this cave. This is actually going to do it. We'll go through here, and this should be... Yeah, there we go, the staircase around to the next side. Another thing that, yeah, there we go. See, I see it. There it is. I knew it. It's gotta be something like that here. Piece of heart, 2 of 4. Here we go. Link in his eye, Sahasrara. You must somehow make your way to the top of Spectacle Rock. Yes. Then we can get into the Tower of Hera on the top of Death Mountain, which is indeed our goal, where the 3rd pendant lies in wait, and that is going to unlock access for us to the Master Sword. So again, very linear right now. That is going to change later on in the series, where I will be totally breaking the sequence of shit because it's fun and you can do that. So again, back up, looping around. I guess I could have done like a skip of this, but I didn't. No skipping in Zelda games, I don't think. You know, unless I do something horribly stupid. But if you step on this tile right here, ooh, very mysterious, and we have been turned into a bunny. A nice, cute little bunny. Hello, I'm Bunny Link, and oh, here's a little sneak peek of the map here for you, if you want to check this out. Yeah, and around the side over here, these little weird creatures. Who are you, Mr. Bunny? Oh yes, the golden power is actually what's doing this to us right now. So I was turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, very, very excellent information. I didn't mean to talk to me. I want to talk to your friend over here. Hey guy, what do you want? You have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and can't go back to the real world. If I only had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. All right. So he's gonna kick his friend around. Very nice. We'll remember them for later. You know, for like at the very end of the game. Kind of later. And another piece of heart, 3 of 4. There we go. Almost done. And this is, you're gonna notice here, is the Tower of Hera. This is actually where we're gonna be able to, this is where we wanna go next here. And I'm gonna check this out though for the moment, just so we know of its existence. There is this weird stone slab here. And the Book of Medora will reveal that we have to have the Master Sword to do something with it. So, that is something we're gonna have to remember again for later, and we'll come back to that. These annoying little assholes are a real pain in the asses. We're gonna see more of that shit later, and I'll bitch about it, I promise you. Welcome to level 3 in the Light World, the Tower of Hera. And this is a very, very short dungeon, actually. It's really not a long dungeon. It's really only gonna take about 10 minutes to get through about. So, but first things that you want to do first is kind of make your way to the top little area there. Get that. But you want to go to the left side here first. We're not gonna be able to do anything on the right side just yet. There's gonna be a lot of switching of the switches here. That's gonna be a thing in this dungeon. Now, you're gonna notice this is the first time I believe we've seen the red bone here, the red Stalfos. And if you swing your sword at them and they come back, they throw a bone at you. So we don't want any of that. So there we go. The other regular Stalfos I'm not that worried about. But I am gonna have to use this switch to release this little mini Moldorm dude and get that key. And then I'm gonna switch back so I can get out. Like I said, a lot of switching in this dungeon. This is this is the switch dungeon, and I think they made that prevalent very well in the Link Between Worlds as well. I think this dungeon, if I recall, besides using all the level switching and all that cool mechanic, you know, 3D and all that. Oh, glorious! Here we go. My favorite room, the fucking tile room, and I can't skip it, so I have to just wait for it, really. Because the door won't open until it's done. If you have a beer, drink it right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and open that switch there, because I am gonna go through that door. But you have to fucking wait. Luckily, on the return trip, I don't think this is gonna be a thing. I can just go out the top door. There we go. Oh, and look, what a pretty monster mask it made on the floor. How cute. Alright, so I'm going to take out this first mini Moldorm here and then open up the switch and take out the other 2. That way I don't have to deal with 3 of them. You don't really deal with 2 of them. Or, you know, 1 and 2 at a time. And there should be another key down here. I think this is going to be the big key here. This is what we're going for. This should be what's over here. Yeah, I think it's going to be the lantern trick to do this time. So light all the torches and biggity bam. And there you go. He threw a bone at me, you little dick. And yeah, we'll go ahead and refill the magic that I used there. Boom! We got the big key, master key of the dungeon for lighting the torches. So there you go. Pretty self-explanatory. Although, back in the day, I remember some dungeons giving me some trouble. And I actually have a story that I hope I remember to tell when it comes time to tell the story of that dungeon that I was in when I was a kid. At the Electronics Boutique, when that was a thing. The old store there. I believe became EB Games, and then probably GameStop, I think, absorbed them or some shit. I don't know. Don't even know. Okay, so now that we have the orange tiles down, we can go over here into the right side. We've got all the keys that we're going to need. You can't come over on this side without the big key, or you're going to be blocked by the big key door. So, it really also doesn't, I don't think it matters what switch color we want, but I'm going to keep it red or orange active, whatever, for the time being, because I know that that's going to have some use to me here in a little bit. So, the little star tiles here, there we go. That you would have been blocked by that door. So, yeah, go get all the keys first. But, yeah, the little star tiles here, they move the pits in the floor around. Very, very weird. And if you do fall through the pit, you will just drop down a floor, and you won't die or lose a heart, I don't believe. You'll just drop down to the floor below it. So, it is very tower-like in that aspect. Which is very nice. Thank you, game designers, for keeping that cool. God damn it. We'll take care of this dude. We'll take care of this dude. I need a heart. Is there a heart in one of these? This should be the compass. There we go. And just above this chest, right above that, is the moon pearl right over there. I can kind of see it. Well, I know it's there. Yeah, the big chest is right there. So take note of that. That's where we want to go. We can do it from this floor. And what you want to do is you want to actually hit the star tile and then fall into this pit that I'm going to right here. Boom. I like to fall in it from the top side just in case. And there we go. Got the moon pearl. And this will protect the hero from the changing effects of the golden power. So now when we go into the dark world, as we saw just briefly, we won't turn into a bunny rabbit. And yes, whoever holds the moon pearl is protected, so his form will not change in the dark world. You must find it. Yes, we just found it. Thanks, Ahazrala. Way to use your insight, Luke Skywalker. That must have been Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker, not the real one. Oh yeah, I'm one of those. So we're gonna go. You don't need to hit the star tile anymore, but the reason I want to keep the orange tiles down is because of this. You can get access to the hearts right here, which is very nice because this boss is kind of a dick and not one of my favorite bosses of all time. Let's see if I can do this in one run. The fucking Moldorm. Okay. The gimmick here is that if he hits you or you touch him weird with your sword, he will bounce the fuck out of you into the pit. And you don't want any of that. You don't want any of that at all. So the idea is I like to get a nice spin attack on the tail. We're aiming for the tail, but just really, really gotta be careful here. Like really careful. Alright. Alright. Get over here. Okay, that actually shouldn't have registered, but I did it. Oh, okay, okay. Let's not get too ballsy. That was a pun because this guy's made of balls. Ooh. Yeah, that nice sound. There we go. Okay, now he's in fucking pissed off mode. And this is where you really want to be careful. I think one more hit does it. Okay, I don't even need a whirlwind strike. When he's in that mode, it's done. It's done. Slay your beast. Oh, that's so awesome. He didn't knock me off. That was a good run. Catching the pendant. Abso-fucking-lutely. You won the Pendant of Wisdom. With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods and get the Master Sword. Oh yeah, let's do that. Should we do that? Is that a good idea that I should do? Let's go check out on this side of Death Mountain. Just real quick, just to show you what's over here that you actually can't progress anymore. Ooh, we don't have an item to get past log stumps. Fucking stumps. So we can't get past the stumps. But that will change pretty soon. Don't worry about it. You can actually jump off the cliff right here. We're done with that. I don't believe I need to go back to the Dark World now, so I can just kind of make my way back over to that cave that I mentioned that leads back to Kakariko Village. And I think I should just jump. Yeah. To hell with the ladder. And we'll go in this cave right here, and we'll get the hell out of here. And pretty close where it exits out is right near the Lost Woods. So we can, well, we can get really quick access to getting that sword. Let's go get the Blade of Evil's Bane, as it's called in the legend. And hold the power that is true of the hero's bloodline. And yeah, there we go. It spits you out right here. I think that area has some significance later in the Dark World that I might have to warp in and out of. I don't know. Oh, hello, Lumberjack fellows. Goodbye, Lumberjack fellows. I'm going into the woods now. And we actually went to it earlier. I found it earlier, I think in the first episode. Just went to explore it a little bit, just so you know it's there. But you know what we gotta do first, since we're in the area? Money-making game. All right, I'll do this again for 100 rupees. Not like I don't have any of them to spend. Come on. Come on, Link. Make a fucking decision. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Woohoo! All right, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Gambling Wizard. So I got my vengeance. There we go. Went back to money-making game, and that might actually be the last time I play it. So I hope you enjoy it. The win there. You can win. This money-making game is way cooler, I think, in this version of the Super Nintendo Zelda series than it was in the first one, where you kind of like just Well, what was it? Just what was money making game? Oh yeah, you just paid something and then yeah, you gambled for gambling's sake. It was money for money in that game. All right, let's go and do this. So first, I want to break out the Book of Medora. Let's see what this says. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's Eve wins the 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the Knight's line true. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. Haha. You best fucking believe it. And another little note that I like to make is now the hilt on this sword is actually blue, like it should be, kind of, sort of. And one of the many little tiny additives I have done to the game, and not the last that we will see. Link, help! Oh my god, the soldiers are coming to Sanctuary. Aye. And that is Zelda. Again, everyone just communicates with their fucking brain in this game. Everyone has been talking to us telepathically. Either through tiles, or dreams, or just walking around in the forest. I think there's a drug connection here. I think there is. It's there. And alright, so we got the legendary Master Sword, and there we go, it shoots beams. It shoots awesome fucking twirly beams. And that's cool. We're down with that. We like that a lot. So I'm gonna hurry my ass up to Sanctuary. And it really doesn't matter if you hurry your ass up or not, because either way, you're gonna get the same outcome, no matter how fast it takes you to get there. Glitchers, I believe, have done it in record time, and it didn't make any difference. So, you come over here to Sanctuary. You probably actually don't even have to do this, but oh no, the old man. Link, you're a second too late. I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. And he fucking dies. And he's dead. Old man's dead. He failed. He failed us. He did not protect Zelda. She should have been with me on this entire quest. I could have used her fucking epic bow skills. What a dick. Alright, so we can make our way towards Hyrule Castle again, because now we're going to be able to get access to, I didn't really go there early in the game, I didn't make mention of it, but there is a top level to Hyrule Castle that we can actually go to. Oh, and also I should make mention that now that we have the Master Sword, it's essentially level 2. So, I like to think of it this way, red guards, that red guard that you see right there, okay, so they take 4 hits to kill with a regular sword. With the Master Sword, they take 3 hits to kill, and then if we upgrade it, it's subsequent, so there you go. Eventually being 1 hit to kill red guards. So whereas those guys were 3 hits, now they're 2 hits. That's an upgrade. Very nice. Very nice game. That's how you do power-ups. It's very simple. Just double the power every time. So it really doesn't matter also which side you go. I guess I could go this way because I didn't do it much on this side before. I'm always privy to the left side for some reason. But I do want to go up the stairs, because the idea is to get out of the top balcony over here. And yeah, there we go. Kill that guy and walk out this door right here, and I'll take us outside. And in the middle zone right here, we couldn't get through this before because we didn't have the Master Sword, but with the Master Sword, dead, done, we can go inside and confront the fucking wizard Aghanim, whatever I'm trying to say slurringly. Alright, so now we also have to contend with these gold guards. This is the first time we've seen these guys. Might also be the last time we see these guys, now that I think about it. But these are some castle guards here that we have to contend with. And they do take a lot of hits, even with the Master Sword. The boomerang, ow, is going to do a little tiny bit of stun. Not a lot. And if you catch them while while that ball and chain is active, they're just going to retain the swing that it was at. Ooh, but nice. Nice little 20 rupee treasure there. And these are variants of the blue guards. They are blue in color and do the same thing. I don't even need that fairy. But I'm gonna get it anyway. So we get the key and go up here, yeah. They're not the same, and again, we're not gonna see any of these enemies for the rest of the game. Shit, really. Maybe those little bats, whatever they are. They're not really keys. Maybe those are the Vires in this game. I don't know. Oh joy, a dark room. A room of darkness. One of my favorites. We actually do have torches that we could light, so that could actually illuminate the path a little bit if we wanted to, but I really don't need it. I kind of know where I'm going. A bit. Sort of. I definitely can take care of these guards, though, with full health. That's very nice. Oh, okay, so there's a key. I gotta find a key. Either one of the pots or there's a treasure chest somewhere I'm missing. Maybe I should have lit up the path. No, that's okay. I'll figure it out. There it is. There we go. And this area is very linear as well. It's just gonna be a straight path on towards the wizard. It just gives you a stage to go through, you know, some shit to fight. Here we go, is the dark clone of that room we fought before. And make our way up the staircase here. Don't know if I mentioned it or not yet, but happy Zelda Friday, as all these episodes at the time of their release come out on Fridays, like the Zelda cartoon, which everyone should reminisce with. It's great. It was great in our time. We loved it. As cheesy it was as it was. And if you don't like it, well, excuse me, princess. And alright, I'll use the torch here to light that shit up. Kind of tired of not being able to see anything. Dark rooms, I was joking. I don't like dark rooms at all. There you go, buddy, fall off the cliff. Did the other guy just fall off the cliff? What happened to the other guy? I was looking at something weird. Okay. Let's light up the other torch. Sometimes the light from the other room will actually retain. I think only if you go upstairs, like onto another floor, that it doesn't kind of travel over from another room to another. But that does actually, that's a nice feature, that if you have a torch lit in another room adjacent, that it lights up the other room adjacent. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm down with that. All right, here we go. We got some red spear guards, and this is a tile of telepathy. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict harm on the wizard. Oh. Okay, you gotta use the sword to deflect magic. So all that time getting the sword to fight the wizard and it doesn't even work against the wizard? What the fuck, man? That's some fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi shit. Could you have not told? Is he my father? Is Aghanim my father? Just tell me. Just tell me right now. Ooh. Ooh, Link theories. Conspiracy theories. He wears green. Aghanim has a green barb. It's just Ganon. Maybe. So, we'll take care of these actual red guards. These are the real ones here. Pots do nice damage. Pots actually do really nice damage. Sorry about all the peas. I hope they're not popping on tonight's episode. I've tried to move the microphone slightly to the left. So, maybe the pops aren't going to be that bad. You know what I'm saying, pops? There we go. And we'll take care of this golden knight with the ball and chain. He's kind of a dick, and he takes a lot of hits to kill. A lot of freaking hits to kill. Come on. You can only get like 2 at a time. All right, there we go. Give me that money. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting much closer here. And we'll push this out of the way. Oh, I deflected your arrow with my boomerang. And your red guard did get me by surprise, though, so fuck off. But I did stun your homies. There we go. Get that life back. All right, and this is almost here. This is the last stretch, pretty much. I think this is like one of the second to last rooms or something. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, here we go. Very cool. I always loved this part. Ah, Link, I have been waiting for you, my son. I was hoping I could make Zelda, your sister, vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moments of Princess Zelda. And I probably didn't make mention of it earlier, but yeah, I totally look at Aghanim like his face is that red part and his hair is green, but that's a hat. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is now broken. It's only a matter of time before evil power consumes this land. The hero could not defeat us all, but we are armed with the power of gold. Ha! Okay, and you think your cheap tricks are gonna fucking fool me. They're not, because you can cut these curtains and oh, look at that. There was a fucking door behind it. What a shitty wizard. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come. Oh, so this has always been another favorite moment of mine. Oh, so there we go. And the name of the game here is to deflect the beams of light back at him. And I'm gonna prove here that I don't even need the fucking Master Sword to do it. I'm gonna use the net, the epic net of glory. And yeah, those I still kind of maybe want to use my sword on because they suck. But the net works too. So, okay, when Aghanim goes to the top over here, he's gonna do lightning. Every single time he goes to the very dead middle top of the room, it's lightning. And boom, net in your face. Nothing but net. And yeah, you should try Netscape. How many other puns can I make? Oh, I'm doing really good against dodging these fucking blue shits though right now. What's your net income? Oh my god. Yeah, and then top middle again, nothing but lightning. That's fine. Now I'm making this fight look easy. We're gonna have to do a rematch against him later on, but well met. Like the true hero that you are with the net. But I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world. Ooh. Kinky. Link, it is I, Sahasrara. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. Of course. No shit. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the Wise Man's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, oh yeah, the half he's on, you must win back the Golden Power. And you must also rescue the 7 maidens who Aghanim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness, awesome, should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. All right. Nice. Palace of Darkness, that sounds cool. Holy shit. We'll totally have to do that next time, though. Yeah, we're gonna do that next time. Thank you for watching the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Root, and we will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future episodes. Damn it. Oh, I fucked it up. Dink.